What is up, guys? It's Jira back with another video. In this video we're gonna be looking at the review of the app named Script Master for Jira, developed by Kaisersoft. So I can say it's like this. It's the alternative of the free version of ScriptRunner. So you can add your own gadgets, you can use the console, you can also use make and create your scripted custom fields. You can also do some of the things such as UI fragments. You can create those as well. So a lot of handy things that you can actually use. Now, of course, it has its own script console that you can work with. The thing is that mostly this script console is based on JavaScript. Okay, it's not based on Groovy, just like the ScriptRunner is. It's based on the specific, well, it's based on the JavaScript. You can use the fragments to the extend the UI of your Jira, and here you can use the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and also with that you can also use, of course, the REST API. So let's dive deep into the app itself. So let's you can actually access it when you go to manage your apps, and by managing your apps you're gonna see it right here. It's gonna say Script Master. Now the Script Master itself, to my surprise, it was built by using the Atlassian Forge. So it is using the Forge framework in order for everything, to work. As you can see in here, this right here is your JavaScript code. The very first thing is, and you will notice in here, it's saying that editor uses the front-end API, Forge custom UI. Yeah, so you're using the JavaScript in here. What you can actually change is the layout. It may not be something that you prefer, but yes, you can change the layout itself. When you run the code in here, it actually gives you the result given. Now you have some snippets in here that you can use as well. There are also examples from the documentation that you can use more. And then you have, for example, some automation of creating the issues. So if I copy the code here and I paste it right here, so what this actually needs to do is, well, it needs to create the issue itself. Now, first of all, you need to be focused on this part of the code where you're going for these fields in here. Of course, you would actually have to see what the ID of the issue type is. I'm not going to go through that. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the mobile, and everything in here I can leave it as it is. And when I run this code in here, it is giving me the ID of the issue itself, and it's also giving me the issue key. which is interesting because in here I can type in mobile 53 and it's saying sample issue created by script master. So that is how the script console works. I also have the option to create your own fragments, which are basically like the UI components that can enhance your interface within your application. So when you click to create the fragment, this is what you're giving with. So in here, you need to combine the usage of HTML and the JavaScript as well. So first of all, I'm gonna name this something like, for example, test. Description, test. Now it's gonna ask me for the projects in here. I'm also gonna be choosing the mobile. You can choose multiple projects at once. It doesn't actually have to be one project. Now, here's the thing where it says issue panel, project page, project settings page, Jira with issue view action. What actually this is the representation of the Forge app. When you're actually creating your Forge app, it is asking you to choose some of the templates. And within those templates, you're going to be having the template just like the issue panel, the project page, project settings page, and everything else. If you're not really familiar with this, you can always go to the documentation in here. It has a good step-by-step explanation of everything that you actually need to know and need to have. So if I'm using the issue panel in here, it's gonna say to me how can I actually activate this. So that is good. I can use some of the snippets in here, and what you can actually do is you can, for example, embed a YouTube video. Now that's actually okay. That's interesting. I want to see how this actually works. Okay, so this is what is it going to give to me. So as you can see, it's using the iframe for this, and yeah, the theme support and everything. And yeah, you can see that this is actually the pure JavaScript. So in order for this to work, you actually need to enable it and to click on the save. That's good. So now we're gonna go to our mobile project in here. All right, so let us go in here and let's see some of the apps in here. And we have some of the apps in here. They're called the custom panels. And within the custom panel, it's gonna ask me what fragment you want to select. Okay, I love the this video because this is being used, you know, to make some kind of pranks and everything like that, and they're saying like you just got rickrolled. But as you can see, you can have the YouTube link embedded within this specific issue, which is a really powerful thing. Now there's more to it, where you have your own gadgets. So within the gadgets themselves, you can actually create the gadgets for your dashboards, and you can expand your dashboards to be even more powerful. So how you actually do this is, well, first of all, you have the same thing, test dashboard, and also in here I'm going to name this test dashboard. And if I go to my snippets in here, there is this code snippet for having the weather widget embedded, which is an interesting thing, and I'm gonna go and save this. So now the question that you might be getting is, okay, how do I activate this now? So in order to actually add our gadget in here, probably you're thinking that now this gadget is now part of native gadgets, right? Well, it doesn't actually work like that. So if I go and type in the custom gadgets by Kaisersoft, so this is something that you actually want to have, and now it's gonna list out the dashboards in here, and I'm gonna click on the dashboard, and voila, so this is what we got. There we go, we got the New York weather. And now we can actually see that basically this is now part of the gadget itself, and you can actually use this as your dashboard. So now you can think of how powerful this actually can be, because with this you can use some of the external APIs that are actually possible to use, and you can utilize them in order to create even more powerful gadgets themselves. And there is also the option for the custom fields, but of course you need to create your own scripted custom fields that yeah, and it's saying that basically these fields are based on the Forge backend, that they can execute the REST API calls to ensure accurate and real-time data. So that is interesting, and if you don't know how the scripted custom fields work, you can see it from here. So, and it's saying first you install it, okay, and then how it works and everything else. So you have for custom fields in here, right? And then it says this is the configuration, and you're saying, okay, you go from here and you're creating an advanced field, and you're actually choosing the script field that, well, basically you actually want to have. So yeah, that is something that is really interesting, like comments count. Okay, that is an interesting feature indeed. And now it leads you to open your Jira custom fields. So now when we go to advanced, there we go, we have it in here. So scripted date time field, scripted user field, and everything else. So for this one, it was saying like comment count, and I don't write a script for a calculated field that returns the user ID. That returns only the date, scripted date time field, the number field returns the numerical value. Okay. If I go next, I say comment count, and I wanna add this to my mobile, my both screens. I wanna update this. Okay, so now when I go back to the mobile project and I actually go here, now I'm wondering about the comment count. Yeah, it's in here, so there needs to be a configuration like it was saying. in here. So you have it, you apply it, and then you have contacts in default value. Yeah. Okay, so it gives you the insight how you actually do this, right? So you go with custom fields, you go with comment, and then it's going for comment count, contacts, and default value, and it's having here edit custom field config, and voila. So this is what it does, and now it's asking for a backend JavaScript, and well, comments count. There we go. And I'm going to use it, and I'm going to click on save. Now what I can do is test with the issue. Okay, I'm going to say mobile, for example. It's giving me the error. Okay, let's go with the mobile 41. It is giving me the result of 2. Alright, so the configuration has been saved. Since I actually saved this, it should work now. Let's go with this one, and it's saying comment count 0. Comment count 0. Yeah, that's right, because we don't have any comments in here. I'm going to say comment, and I'm going to click on save. So it doesn't do the update in the real time, so you have to refresh it again and actually to see if it worked, and as you can see, it does. So that was the option of the custom fields as well. You have option for the workflows too, web triggers, and more. So I will leave that for you guys to explore, because this is actually powerful application. I'm not sponsored by anyone from the Kaiser Soft, so I just wanted to make this review of the app and to actually show you that you can actually use this as the alternative for the ScriptRunner. Yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya. Bye bye.